I'd like to begin by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Alright, double honors to the apostles and leaders of Great Millstone that surely do rule well. Alright, and peace, love, and salutation unto you, Akim, around the four corners of this world that continue to spread this word in sincerity and in truth. Alright, the brother Caleb here. And I was just looking, alright, through some information that I had, and I stumbled across an image, alright, or a story of two female pastors so-called getting married. Alright, and it doesn't really surprise me, alright, because Christianity is about lawlessness. Alright, forget the laws, we live under grace. Alright, so yeah, a female pastor could marry a female pastor, nothing wrong with that because they're under grace. You understand? But when you get into the word of God, alright, and you get into these scriptures, you would understand that female to female marriages is an abomination unto the Most High. It is vile. You understand? This is Romans chapter 1. I'd like to start at verse 25. It says, who changed the truth of God into a lie. Yeah, they take the words of the Most High and created what? Christianity. That big lie. Alright? Continuing, it says, and worship and serve the creature more than the creator. Hence the reason today, up to this present era, we have people worshiping Jesus Christ. Alright, that man that died how much years ago, that has not risen. Alright, by the name of Cesare Borgia. Alright, that creature, thing created. How you can worship thing as something created? Why don't worship the thing that the being that created that creature, which is Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai. Yahweh being the father's name in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, and Yahweh Shai being the son's name, who you all ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Alright, continuing, it says more than the creator, who is blessed forever, Amen. Alright, who is blessed forever. Alright, we say Barakata Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai. Alright, verse 26 is, for this cause power gave them up unto vile affections. You understand? For doing so, for taking heed to these Christian philosophies, these Christian doctrines, for creating your own, how to say it, godly theories, your own godly doctrines. The Most High give you up to vile affections. That's why if you go in the Christian church, you will find homosexuals. You go in the Christian church, you will find adulterers. You go in the Christian church, you will find robbers, thieves. The man on the pulpit is the biggest thief. You understand? You'll find all sort of things that are abominable to the Most High in the church, the Christian church that is. You understand? Because what? They change the truth of the Most High into a lie, teaching people that what? You're not under law, but you're under grace. You understand? And they quote scriptures not knowing what these scriptures mean. That's why the scriptures say you err not knowing the scriptures. Ever learning, not coming to the knowledge of the truth. So you're learning, you're reading scriptures, you're quoting scriptures, but not having the understanding of what it means. Grace was not applied to take away the law. Grace was there for when you fall short from keeping the law. But you have to try to keep the law. That's why the scripture says to what? Rehearse the righteous acts. You understand? It is because of the law we know that what? Idolatry is wrong. It is because of the law we know that what? Thieving from a neighbor is wrong. You understand? So the law is there to guide us. So how you could say we don't have to follow the law, but we just have grace. We can live lawlessly, and remember you have grace, which makes no sense. Hence the reason why today, alright, we have this story of these two female pastors marrying each other going before the so-called God in holy matrimony. You understand? Now tell me, how are they going to fulfill the Most High's first, command to mankind? Be fruitful and multiply. How are they going to do that? Explain. How two females are going to be fruitful and multiply? See, you Christians, you need to leave the Bible alone. Just leave the Most High's words alone. Alright? Just leave the Most High words alone, because your ways, your doings, your characteristic, the way you all go about life, alright, it's contradicting to scriptures. It is in contrary to the word of the Most High. Alright? Continuing, it says, for this cause the Most High gave them up unto vile affections, for even their women did change in natural use into that which is against nature. You change in natural use, meaning a woman supposed to take man. The vagina was made to take what? The male organ, which is the penis. A vagina is supposed to get that. So the scripture is saying what? You'll change the natural use into that which is against nature. Continue, it says, and likewise also the men leaving the natural use of the women, burned in their lust on one toward another, men with men, working that was unseemly, and receiving in themselves the recompense of the error which was meet. Yes, so you are going to die. Two nigger bitches going to die, alright, for that abominable act. Alright, talking about you're getting married. She lifting her hands like she praising God. She thank God that she married to this other female. Alright, dead to you sinners. Alright, dead to all you that have loathed the Most High laws, commandments, and statutes. Alright, because I don't have anything to pop the picture or the image of the story. Alright, but I don't know if you all could, do a little research, go scroll through the globe, the internet, and see if you come across it. Alright, it's very disturbing. Yes, it's not surprising, but it is disturbing. You understand? It's very disturbing. Just get a little precept here. Wait 1 minute. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse, right? There's the Apocrypha, right? But you all also don't teach in churches, alright, saying that these books was not inspired by the Most High. We don't give a fuck. Alright? This is the Most High's words. This is 2nd Ezra 15 verse 22. It says, my right hand shall not spare the sinners, and my sword shall not cease over them that shed innocent blood upon the earth. Alright? Sinners. What is sin? The sin is transgression of the laws, commandments, and statutes. Alright? That is sin. So you doing that, you transgressing the Most High law is a sinner. Alright? And you all do it blatantly. You all do it proudly. You understand? Because you all what? Grace. That was all the stumbling block. Grace. Not understanding what the Apostle Paul, alright, what the Apostle Paul was trying to say. You understand? I jumped at verse 24. It says, woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, said the Lord. I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children, from the power. Defile not my sanctuary. Yeah, and as I just show you, these churches is not the place where the Most High dwell. Alright, because that is where they was getting married, in a so-called church. Alright, they was fulfilling this abominable act in a church. In a temple, in the hall. That way it is called the harlot's house. Alright, that way the scripture referred to it as. Verse 26, it says, for the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore delivereth them unto the death and destruction. Yeah, the Lord know, the Lord watching all, you understand? And all of this get tapped with is because all they living, all they living long, the Most High, what? He prolonging all the days, let's real rope to run. All you thinking that you're doing the right thing because what he can get rid of all you. But the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 8 and verse 11 says what? For because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, the hearts of the Son of Men are set in them to do evil. So because the Most High immediately take them out as they walk down the aisle, or as the thought come in their head to get married, or as she had proposed to her to get married, the Most High destroy her. You understand? Or destroy them both. They think, alright, well, they're on the right path. But no, there's a time coming, alright, where the Most High said he would what? Destroy you sinners. You understand? Let's get this next precept here. In the book of Sirach. Give me 1 minute. Right. This is Sirach chapter 41 and verse 8. It says, woe be unto you, ungodly men, which have forsaken the law of the Most High power. For if ye increase, it shall be to your destruction. You understand? So yeah, all you're doing your wrong things, you're still finding yourself establishing in this world. You're still going higher in the ranks. You're still getting promoted here, there, everywhere on the pulpit. You understand? The higher, the Most High setting you up high, so where you go get a hard fall. That's why he say what? Woe be unto you, ungodly men, which have forsaken the law. The laws that the Most High said to keep. That's the whole duty of man. Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and the second to last verse to the last verse. The whole duty, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God, keep his commandments. You understand? And the funny thing is, we as the men of the Lord, alright, each time we come out, or we do videos, alright, to point out your sin, you Jake sin. Alright, and it's two Jake women, to be specific, it's two Jake women that got married. Alright, Jake's meaning sons of Jacob, daughters of Jacob. Right, Israelites, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, you believe it or not. Alright, just like Ripley's. Alright. So we come out here and we show you all your transgressions. But you all what? You all stiff-necked. You all hard. You just like the children of Israel in back then. Alright? You were stiff-necked, as stiff-necked people. You understand? That is why 2/3 of the Most High people had to perish. That's why he said 2/3 will die, be cut off and die. I can't get the Most High wrong. Because your transgressions, your acts are becoming overbearing now. It have reached beyond the heavens. You understand? To know that the Most High created you, show you all this love. He bring you out of Egypt. You understand? He feed you manna from heaven. And now today, you go curse God to his face. You go do all these abominable acts. Woman to woman. Marriage. And that is because you women proud. You understand? Saying that you don't need a man and all these different things. And that is where the so-called white man, Esau, alright, who don't care, who don't like God is mentioned, the so-called white man, that all the business. Alright? It's plain talk bad manners. The so-called white man is one of the main influencers, alright, of all these abominable acts. He's the one that has encouraged women, yeah, you don't need a man, you independent. Alright, that's why he make programs and systems such as sperm donors, sperm bank, and all these different things. Alright, so that a woman now, she don't need a man, basically. She don't need to bow down to one specific man just to have a child. She could go in the sperm bank, collect some sperm, make a child. And that is what the so-called the devil doing. Alright, that is Siva. But you know what? It's ultimately leading to your destruction. And those two pastors, alright, that so-called went to the Lord in holy matrimony, alright, when the true Lord and Savior, Hamashiach, returns, or even before, when you all receive your judgment, alright, you're gonna feel it. Alright, because the most high is not with our shit. And I see people in the pictures, people in the congregation, alright, as witnesses to that folly. Death be unto you all too. Alright? Death be unto you all. Death to all that uphold, alright, and that support unrighteousness. You understand? Total folly, man. That is something that is vexation of spirit. You see that this is how far Jakes have reached. Look at that. You Christian, look at you Christians, fools. Your so-called leaders, the people who are supposed to be feeding you, the so-called pastors that's supposed to be feeding you. 2 females getting married. 2 female pastors getting married. Look at that. You still in Christianity? You still in that folly? You might turn and say, well, that don't happen in my church. My church don't allow that. We don't deal up with them thing. We don't support them thing. Nonsense. Because it's not only that you all do. You understand? And because them might be supporting homosexuality. You understand? But have other things that you all do. Christmas, celebrating Christmas, all these things. The Most High not with them thing. Christmas, Easter, Valentine's Day, birthday celebration, Mother's Day, Father's Day. All them different things, them custom, them traditions of the heathens. All they ever do is some research into the origins, the origination, the beginning of these celebrations. But no, you all just snatch them up and just parallel Jesus title to it, and it becomes holy. No. The things that the Most High had written in His words, those things are holy. The feasts, the celebrations that He gave us, the holy days, the high days that He gave us to keep, those are what He wants us to celebrate, not the ones that we meet today. You understand? So you Christians are to come again with that bullshit. Alright? And just now, you're going to see more Christians and more pastors committing such acts. Because you know why? You all err in all doctrines. The Most High not dealing with all you. Alright? This is the book of Isaiah chapter 28. Isaiah chapter 28. And I'll start at verse 7. It says, but they also have erred through wine, and through strong drink are out of the way. Yeah. So we as men of the Lord know, alright, that wine refers to what? That doctrine, your doctrines, your teachings, your beliefs. Alright? You earn through those beliefs that the so-called white man give you. Christianity being one. Right, you earn through it. Meaning you're not in accordance, alright, to the Most High's, what the Most High's want, what is acceptable unto the Most High. You earn. You're not on that right path. Continuing, it says, the priests and the prophets have erred through strong drink. Yeah, so them two homosexual, alright, female so-called pastors or priests or prophetesses. They earn. They transgressing the Most High laws. But yet still, on a Sunday, the church filled with people still. Why is that? Because you all people love to have it so. The spirit that is within you all are not upright. All the tongues, all that is speaking, all the shaking, all that is do, all the hands, all that is lift, all the clap, all that is clap, all the sing, all that is sing, it is not unto the Most High. It is unto evil spirits, and that those evil spirits keep motivating you all. It motivating and inspiring you all, to continue. And that evil spirit, I must say, is sent by the Most High. Alright? Because when the scripture says, He said He will continue to send you all delusions, that you all continue to believe a lie. Hence the reason these two homosexual pastors that got married, all right, Shalom Brakita, all right, these two pastors that got married, church still gonna be filled. Because you Israelites, you Jakes, Latinos, and you black, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans love folly. You delight in folly. So that's why you all will support that. I thought by now it should have some big riot. It should have some big riot like all of this behave in Port of Spain. You understand? All it should have some bottles and thing. You understand? Like all this behave when I see the men of the Lord preaching. You understand? Come up against them. All should be coming up against them so. How you telling me two females go walk down the aisle with the title of pastors to get married? And nobody have a problem. Nobody inside a pill bottle. Nobody inside a riot. Nobody inside a act up and fight against them. But the wedding was so smooth. No problems. How could this be? Continuing. It says, I'll read it again. But they also have erred through wine and strong drink and are out of the way. The priests and the prophets have erred through strong drink. They are swallowed up of wine. They are out of the way through strong drink. They err in vision. They stumble in judgment. For all tables are full of vomit and filthiness. That all it ways is. It's full of vomit and filthiness because it's disgusting. All it had to be disgusting. How it is, the Most High gave man a command, be fruitful and multiply. How are they going to fulfill that? Two women, how are they doing that? But yet still, they will say, we are the false prophets. You men not pointing out all the transgressions, pointing out all the faults, all the errors. Can't wait till the day, the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, alright, He brings judgment upon you all. Alright, that will be a glorious day. Alright, that is the day we're waiting on to see, sinners, alright, pay for these evil acts and abominable acts unto the Most High. The Most High is not with that folly. You understand? And there's countless numbers of videos, alright, with man proposing to man, woman proposing to woman. This is Sodom and they are in Sodom. Your people are Sodom and Gomorrah, even worse. And if you will look into the scriptures and see what the Most High have done to Sodom and Gomorrah, you all should repent. Because be not deceived. Effeminates, no abuse of themselves in mankind shall not, or will not enter into the kingdom. Understand? The Most High not with that folly. Alright? So yeah, come out of Christianity. Christianity is foolishness. Christianity is not of the Most High. Alright? Turn from that lie and come into this knowledge of this truth. You'll be rehearsing the Most High's righteous acts, walking in accordance and according to His will, and doing things that is pleasing unto Him. Alright? And again, some notifications here of low battery. So I'll just close it off. I like to give all praises unto Yahweh, Mahasham, Yahweh Shai. Alright, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that surely do rule well. Peace, love, salutation unto you, Akim, around the four corners of this world that continue to spread this word in sincerity and in truth. Alright, this brother Caleb signing off. Until next time, I'd like to say keep feeding your faith, Akim, and starving your doubts to death. Stay strong. Shalom.